Hi guys, welcome back to Kpopandkurls. My name is Deandra and today we are going to be talking about a C-drama. This is the second C-drama that I've seen. The first one was Put Your Head on My Shoulder. If you guys know that, it's really, really good. I really liked it. So, but this isn't about that C-drama. I watched a C-drama called Accidentally in Love, and here's a quick synopsis from mydramalist.com. Side note, if I pronounce any of the names incorrectly, please excuse me. I do not know Chinese, nor do I know how to pronounce everything correctly in the Chinese system, sound system, so I am sorry for that. Chen Xing, I believe that's how you say her name. Chen Xing is the daughter of a rich household desperately wanting to avoid an arranged marriage and find love on her own terms. On her wedding day, she flees town and heads to enroll in the same college where her parents studied, hoping to find out more about their deaths. She changes her name and appearance in an effort to hide her true identity and do her best to blend in with her classmates. Her school desk mate turns out to be a famous singer, situ, with whom she already had multiple run-ins. They start off on the wrong foot, quarreling constantly and causing each other grief. But could there be more between them? We will find out. Video will have spoilers. If you cannot find yourself eventually watching this show without thinking about what I said, and if it bothers, what I said bothers you while you watch it, please turn off the video and I will post different videos. Okay, so this is not going to be a super structured review. Maybe if I continue to want to talk about the C-dramas or K-dramas that I watch, I'll make this more structured, but seeing how this is my first review on a Chinese drama, on any drama, this isn't going to be anything like that. You'll probably hear some ranting and some raves, but it's not going to be anything structured. However, I will try to make this as structured as possible. So yes, let's go ahead and get into it. So there are a lot of things that I liked about this C-drama, and I will go ahead and just go all out and say that this C-drama was really good in the sense that I got to really understand the characters. I loved Chen. I loved Situ Fang. I thought he was so interesting. But I liked his character. Oh man, Gu Nanxi, I really liked him. A character that I really hated in this film, and I will discuss why, is Lin Xinya. And I liked Lin Xinya. I'm looking at their names. And oh my goodness, I loved Fang. I loved her. She's so cute. So with that out of the way, those are the characters that I liked. Let me discuss why I like Chen Xing. Okay, so I think this girl is bomb. She is badass, honestly, because like you come from a rich family. She's strong, independent woman, and I really like that because in K-dramas, in anime too, main protagonist is often like, if they're a girl, they're very quiet and you know they have like a crush and they don't really want to say what they're truly thinking, or if there's an issue they'll be like, no but wait, and it's like, okay, finish it, like come on, say why they had this misconception about you, and they would just hold back, and then the other character's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Their character will quickly make a rude assumption about the main protagonist if it's a girl, and it's like a cliche. She's pretty and she doesn't have much to say and people speak for her. No, This was not Chen Xing. She said what was on her mind. She had a clap back for everything. And I love that because I don't see that a lot. Usually the girl's just so quiet and just like, oh, you're right. Oh, and goes home and cries and texts her friends about it. It's like, no, I want you to say what you have to say in that moment. And Chen Xing, she had it. She was on it. I love that girl. She is the person who hides their identity. And in this show, she has 3 identities that she's hiding, but there's a main, she has 2 main identities that she's trying to keep from everyone. And her flip between these 2 identities were honestly mind-boggling. She goes from a beautiful, elegant, soft, always wearing white, which I thought was very ironic because white is like a sign of purity. Then when she was ugly, she had freckles, glasses, short hair, and I loved that, like, because she had this new identity, she was like, no, you're not gonna treat me a certain way because of how I look. If you think I'm ugly, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm going to still say what I want to say and I'm going to still do what I want to do. And this girl, she did a beauty pageant. She talked to like the hottest guy in the school, like 2 of the hottest guys in the school. And everybody was like envious. She had just gotten to that school and she has made like a name for herself along with the like a C-pop idol. Like, who does that? So it was just really very cool how she integrated her newfound identity. Situ Fang, he is okay. I liked him. I did not like his acting. Unlike Amy's son, Chen Xing, his acting was really not good. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry to all the fans that really like Situ Fang. If you guys thought his acting was great, you know, that's your perspective, but I personally didn't. And I feel like it's because his character, whenever he would just get surprised, his eyes would bulge open. And it's like, okay, cool, you know, that's your surprised look. But then I noticed that was his angry look, that was his happy look, that was his confused look. What I'm trying to say is this man had like 4 facial expressions, and it was just, as an actor, I want to be engulfed in the story and I want to see your development and I want to see the pain in your eyes and I want to hear a difference in tone, and it was just very stale. And I felt like Chen Xing, she bought the performance. Like, she played like 4 roles, honestly. She was the rich daughter, she was the ugly person, she was the mother, because they would show flashbacks and you know she was the mother. And she was also Hibanko, who was like the illustrator of Situ Fang, like comics or whatever. But Hibancho wasn't really like a physical person. So she really played like 3 physical roles and she sold every role. I'm upset because Situ Fang, even though like I can understand a character versus acting. So if his character is a stale person, like Gulei in Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Okay, so what I mean by this, if you guys watched Put Your Head on My Shoulder, Gulei, his character was socially inadequate. He was socially awkward. He just didn't fit in because he was the nerd. Gulei, he really did have like this stone cold air about him. But the character was portrayed perfectly. And Situ Fang's character is a very expressive character. And I just didn't get that from the actor. And it frustrated me. Another thing that frustrated me about Situ Fang is the fact that every single time this man sung, I was like, yo, bruh, you ain't singing at all. Like, I know you're not. I know. Like, At least sell me on that. You're already barely giving me any expression, but it's like, okay, like I get you actually are lip singing, but like I've seen lip sync before and it can be sold better. You're supposed to be the C-pop star. Lan Xinya, oh my gosh, this poor boy. So Lan Xinya ends up liking the main protagonist, who is Chen Xing, and he likes the affluent her. And spoiler alert, he doesn't get the girl. And it's just really sad after one point when he realizes, I'm not getting this girl at all. And it's just hilarious to me. But he is such a good supportive friend, and I really like him for that. His role being just a very good friend. He took a punch. He got called names. But he was a very loyal guy, and I like Lan Xinya for that. Lin Xinya, so he is the bad boy, and he is hilarious because he would just be like, he'll grab something if somebody's sitting down and be like, oh, is this yours? And then somebody says yes, and he throws it, and everybody's scared, and like they run and go get it. And it's just like, he's just a jerk, but like misunderstood jerk. Is hilarious to me. And he is, his character was played very well, I believe. I don't really have anything to say about him, but I do have something to say about him and Fang. Okay, my girl Fang, she is a ride or die girl. Oh my god, this girl got mixed in with Chen Xing and had to go get her stuff from her room, had to like basically defend her against the mean girls, and she would come and help her Chen Xing out of her stuff that she got herself into just because she's a loyal, good friend. And oh my god, I wish there was more people out there like Fang, but I just, girl, you're too nice. Because honestly, I mean, maybe that's why there's not a lot of fun, nice people out here like Fang, because it's like, dang, she really just put her life aside because Chen Xing said you could. Like, this girl quit her job because Chen Xing said she could. So, I mean, and they started a business, but, you know, like, this girl, she's just such a good friend. I love Fang. She's so sweet and she's so soft-spoken. But her and the bad boy, Lin Xinya, they get together, and oh my god, I ship it so hard. I really do. I actually like their relationship more than the two main characters that get together because it's just such a contrast. Talk about innocence and experience. Like, talk about two total opposites attracting. I like their relationship a lot, and he's very like protective over her, and I like them a lot. So let's talk Lan Xinya. If you're triggered by self-harm, do not watch this C-drama because it has some heavy topics towards the end, and also I'm going to be saying some stuff in this video, so if you're triggered, don't look at it. So with her character, I hated it so much. Obviously, a film has to have a villain. That's kind of like, you know, your go-to cliche, your go-to plot, whatever. And Lan Xinya, she was that villain that, I mean, everybody at one point, I hope not, but maybe at one point you could like sympathize with her because you have felt like that at one point. She ended up not getting what she wanted in the end, and it was sad because it's like, you know, you were there for that person. You were like the friend next door, and you expect, okay, I'm going to end up getting the person that I want, and she ended up losing in the end. But she played such a mean girl role, and we all know how that turns out. Like, the mean girls never really win, And her cliche fit perfectly. She played the part perfectly well. She made me really not like her. And she did good with her role. But I hated towards the end of the series, she turned into this mentally unstable girl. And like, I get it, it's a drama, and I feel like they really brought the heat towards the end with her character, because they wanted something heart-wrenching, and they wanted something gut-wrenching heart-wrenching, and they wanted something to make the audience go like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? However, like, this girl tried to end her life 3 times, and just for a dude. And I'm like, girl, stop. Like, okay, the first time I was like, okay, oh my god, you know, that was, you shouldn't have did it, but yeah, okay, I get it. Like, not really, but like, okay. Then there was the second time, and it's like, okay, somebody help her, and her friend was just not helping at all. She was enabling. And then this girl tried to do it again. I'm just like, girl, you need, like, somebody needs to actually like put you in counseling and help you out, because you need serious help. But her actress, the girl who played her, she sold it. I mean, it was very dramatic, but C-drama, so she did her part. Okay, so a character that I didn't mention in the beginning, I think I listed everybody out, but I didn't name him. His character's name was Hua Mu, and okay, so he is portrayed as the gay character, the gay best friend. Call it like it is. That's what he's portrayed as. And towards the end, okay, so all through the film, they're looking at this man like, okay, you're being mad extra. Even Lan Xinya was like, if you were more manly, like, I could tolerate you. And at the end, this dude, Hua Mu, actually takes her out to a beach, because he's like, you know, I want you to get over the guy that you didn't get. And she's like, I'll never get over him. She still has self-harm going on through her mind, and she feels helpless. And she goes, you know, if you were manly, like, I could tolerate you. And they go to like pitch a tent or something, and they end up kissing. So I thought after they kissed that the directors were basically gonna be like, okay, so basically Hua Mu is gonna say to her, yeah, you know, I kissed you, I now have attraction towards you, you can attract a man, and you are worthy of attracting a man, so here I am, proof that you are worthy of love. Boom. I thought it was just gonna be like, and then he turns around and he actually still is himself inside, but he just wanted to help a friend, like, boost her self-confidence. But no, they actually like went on with this, and he said, you cured me of the spell. The spell. I think we can all like understand what they were getting at. They were saying that his gayness was a spell, and the kiss with a girl cured him, and he also said it made him more manly. And he started talking in a deep voice, and I was just like, whoa, this is problematic. Really problematic. I was like, okay, and they actually carried that out through the whole C-drama, and yeah, that was very interesting. So those were the characters, and those were the things that I liked about them and the things that I didn't like. But I also would like to talk about some plot holes in the film that really confused me. There was the plot hole that, you know, the rich granddad was dying. And we were just like, oh shoot, she's gonna have to take over the family business. But he's like, no, I don't want you to have to take over the family business. I want you to go live your life. And somebody else will, I guess, take care. I guess like his accountant or somebody will take care of it. I don't know, his accountant. So like after she goes back to the college, we just never hear about her granddad ever again. Just never, he's sick. He's really sick. And we just never hear about this man. And I'm like, please don't kill this man off. Like, if you watch the K-drama, he has like a really great development in the show. Just like a small storyline, but I really liked it. I liked his character, and I just didn't want you to kill grandpa off, and they never like caught us up with that, so that kind of sucked. Another plot hole was, why did the cousin of Lan Xinya, she feel the need that she needed to get Fang to like her? It was just like, why was she trying so hard, and like, why did she, knowingly that she's not helping her cousin, why does she keep trying to get this man to date her when it's just toxic all around? And like, nobody said anything about it. Like, honestly, if Fang, if you look at the C-drama, Fang basically killed Lan Xinya's sister, and then Lan Xinya is about to kill herself for Fang. If I was the parents, I would not want this man around my children anymore. I would be like, look, you need to get away from my family because something's wrong here. And they just never discussed like why the family's just cool with him. I mean, like, yes, you can forgive and you can move on, but like, if you cause my family this much distress, I think we need to separate ways. And that just was never like, it was not brought up in a well like developed way. It was just kind of like, why is this happening? One last plot hole. Okay, so like the guy at the end who tried to separate Fang and Chen Xing, I'm guessing, because I feel like I saw his face before, and correct me if I'm wrong if you guys saw the film, the series, but was he the guy that was about to marry Chen Xing in the beginning? Because if so, I get why he wants to break them apart, but it's like, dude, little too late. Like, it's been a whole school year and you're now just coming back looking for revenge. So if that's him, then that's mad confusing. But he tried to separate them, but like failed and just never came back on screen and was like, man, my plans were foiled. It was just like, he was gone. Another plot hole. Okay, so the beauty pageant, when the granddad came down and saw what his granddaughter was up to. So like, he was the one who basically rigged it and gave the crown to her enemy. But it's like, if you were just going to let her stay and you were moved by everything your granddaughter said, why didn't you just let her have the crown? What? Like, what's the point of having your granddaughter like feel horrible, go through all that to express who she really is on the inside without her real self being shown, and you just don't want to see her succeed? I don't get it. I really just don't. I didn't get that. Like, he literally texted her the next day and was like, yeah, you could just stay at the school. It's like, I thought the deal was I had to win the beauty pageant, and then if I don't, then I have to come back home. So now you're telling me after you made me lose that I can stay. This all that work for nothing. I would like to point out some positives that I saw in the film, because I feel like I'm highlighting a lot of negatives and I don't want it to come off like I didn't enjoy it. I found myself laughing a lot. This is my second C-drama that I've ever watched, and I like this one because it didn't take itself too seriously. It was very playful, and I was afraid moving from one C-drama that was pretty serious and melancholy to this C-drama that was very playful, that it wasn't going to be much drama, I guess, or I wasn't gonna catch interest, but I surely did catch interest, and it was very funny, and I really love the main character, Chen Xing. She's my girl, and Fang is my girl. Like, yes, oh my god, yes, their duo is so perfect to me. But that is the end of my review, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If I had to rate this C-drama, I would rate this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I liked the film, but there was a lot of plot holes that I wish I had the answers to. So that's it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.